Bon, on est parti. Et je viens de capter qu'on a un Alphen au bord de la mort. Ah oui, la ville détruite. Bah, la théorie, c'est que les Liens, ils ont commencé à entendre des rumeurs des révoltes et la libération des autres pays. Ils sont révoltés, hein. En tout cas, elle est trop belle la musique.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
Look, Hoodle! One of your buddies!
What are those out in the valley? Windmills? They're huge.
They're most likely used to harvest wind astral energy, so they have to be big.
All of you, stop right there! Don't move!
They have us surrounded.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
You first! Show yourself!
I'm the one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move, and I guarantee we'll blow you away.
What are you...
My name is Alphen. I came here from Calaglia.
Alphen? The wielder of the blazing sword?
Getting pretty famous, isn't he?
Here is my proof. Will that suffice? Or do I have to burn down one of those houses to make my point?
No need. I believe you. I'm Beifong, of the Darkwings. Sorry for threatening to blow you away. We're still hunting down the remnants of the enemy forces, so everyone's more than a bit on edge right now. Please forgive me.
Remaining? Wait, you mean you already took down the Lord of this realm?
That's right. We took her weapons and turned them right back on her.
Are you the Danon leader here in Niez?
Nah, I'm just one of the commanders. Deadeye's the one who runs the show. I'd be happy to take you to him. Just one problem. The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true. You do understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the city from their kind. Everyone's short on trust. And for good reason. Especially Deadeye. I think it'd be best if those two waited outside.
Not going to happen.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to split up. It's too dangerous.
Then it's on your head, friend. Our base is that way.
You could have left me behind, you know.
This isn't just about you, Dohalim.
Ah, yes.
I guess even after you beat the Renans. Your work's only really just begun, huh?
Yeah. This place seems like it's got a lot of issues to fix.
So you're Elfin, are ya? Thought you'd be bigger. Huh. Guess the armor beefs you up a bit. You've got a lot of people talking, you know. But in this town, I call the shots. You play by my rules here. Just remember that. Gotta say, I didn't expect you to run with a gang of women and kids. Those other lords must have been real pushovers, huh?
Seriously? Are you this rude to everyone you meet?
Don't interrupt me, you brat. Didn't your parents teach you any manners?
What, you?
So you're the one who took down the lord of this realm, huh? How'd you pull that off?
We just swiped the Renan's explosives. And then we blasted them all to hell and back.
Explosives? That's a pretty bold approach. But how'd you manage to avoid hurting your own people?
I didn't, that's how. But the chance to take out a lord was worth the sacrifice.
And the Lord? What did this sacrifice earn you?
Unfortunately, we couldn't manage to finish her off. But now we've really got the girl on the run.
She ran? A lord?
Yeah, the lady was just a coward. She had a whole lot more bark than bite, that's for sure. She's probably hiding off in a hole somewhere. But not for long. We'll find her and drag her right back into town. Then she'll get what's coming to her.
I wouldn't be so sure. She may run, but she'll never go quietly.
Shut up, Bright Eyes! I would have run you through already if you weren't with the blazing sword here.
The whole reason you're fighting is to free the Danans in this realm, is it not? If so,
Shut your
then...
mouth, witch! That's enough! If you're really fighting for us Danans, why keep these bastards around? Why haven't you killed them already?
I'm not going to kill these bastards.
Oh. Is that the case, huh? Then tell me the point of this show.
Ah, salut mon Guy.
They're my friends.
Friends? Renans are Renans. The scum-sucking bastards who've been draining our souls for 300 years now! But you knew that. Maybe it's because you and that little lady are friends and more.
Son of a... You'll pay for that!
That's enough! Deadeye, you know that was completely uncalled for.
All of you, get the hell out of my realm! And don't ever come back! This is Danan's realm and it's ours, understand? I call the shots here. And I make the rules. I do, Deadeye, leader of the Dark Wings!
Yeah! Deadeye! Liberator Deadeye! You are the true leader of this realm! We're not afraid of any Bright Eyes!
It's only a matter of time before I throw every last Bright Eye out of this realm!
The Dark Wings! The Dark Wings rule!
Ils ont pété un plomb là-dedans. Ah mon Guy, comment ça va? Hein?
Hey, wait up! Told you so, didn't I? You should have left your Renan pals outside.
You don't agree with him, do you? I could tell by the look on your face in there.
That's how things are with him. He loses his temper, then I step in and calm things down.
Better you than me.
If that's all, I think it's past time we were going.
Look, I just wanted to apologize for what Deadeye said in there.
At least somebody's got some manners around here.
He didn't used to be like that. But, well, that's what losing most of your loved ones will do to a man. He may never forgive the Renans.
It's a little ironic how indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
Hey, Bayfon? Deadeye mentioned the Lord is still on the run. Any ideas where she might be?
We looked all over, but found no traces of her. We heard some rumblings about activity in Estaluva Forest, but that's it.
Estaluva, huh?
Wait, you're not going after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Deadheim.
This isn't Deadheim's war, and we're certainly not fighting it for him. Besides, it's like Shion said, her type isn't going to go quietly.
Hey, it's your funeral. Don't say I didn't warn you.
We'll be sure to keep you out of it. Before we set out, though, is there anywhere around here we can rest?
Sure. Building at the end of the road, opposite side. It's all yours. We use it as temporary lodging, to house people who don't have a new place to live quite yet.
We're not going to run into any trouble there, are we?
Rumors of a certain fiery sword have spread fast. I doubt anyone will be eager to give you guys problems. And here's where I say my farewell. You're on your own, but good hunting.
Before you go, how come you don't hate the Renans as well?
Oh, believe me, I've got my bone to pick with the Renans. Just not with two of them I've never so much as laid eyes on before.
Let's head on over to that lodge.
Ouais, je veux bien, je veux bien.
Figure out what our next move is there.
Attends, je reviens, je vais regarder un truc. Bon. Ça va, Xbox FPS. Ouais, des fois ça arrive, ouais. Mais bon, après je... Ouais, putain, Easy off, faut que tu le testes. Et en fait, si tu veux, sur la Xbox One de ma soeur, il y a mon compte principal sur sa console. Et elle n'arrivait plus à jouer.
I sense a poor soul who is in dire need.
Pourquoi les gens sont aussi lâches? Si on ne résout pas si on résout pas rapidement ce problème, les choses ne changeront jamais. Qu'est-ce qui vous met dans ces états comme ça? Les aigles, évidemment. Et une espèce plutôt répandue peut être plus précis. On dit qu'il s'agissait de l'espèce favorite du Seigneur, donc les gens se paniquaient à l'idée de s'en approcher. Ça peut aisément se comprendre. Si vous voulez qu'on s'en débarrasse, on est les mieux placés pour le faire. Oh là, pas si vite. J'ai pas seulement besoin qu'on m'en débarrasse. Si vous pouviez aussi me rapporter tous les morceaux utilisables. C'est vrai qu'on vous rapporte des morceaux de seigle. Pourquoi faire? Vous construisez quelque chose? Non, j'aimerais les étudier. Je veux prouver que même sur les aigles les plus effrayants, on trouve des matériaux pour fabriquer des outils, histoire que les gens les chassent. Pas toujours compter sur les combattants pour résoudre nos problèmes à notre place après. Donc vous essayez de gagner en autonomie. C'est très louable de votre part. Matériaux dont vous récupérez, est-ce que c'est ça? Est-ce que ça en fait partie? Et oui, tout à fait. Est-ce que ça m'éviterait de partager ce que vous avez avec moi? Oui, vas-y. Pas du tout, tenez, servez-vous. Je préfère qu'on donne à quelqu'un qui en fera un bon usage plutôt qu'on continue à s'encombrer avec. Super, vous êtes d'une générosité sans pareil, vous savez. Maintenant, voyons ce que je peux fabriquer avec tout ça. Je suis sûr qu'on peut en tirer quelque chose d'utile, merci infiniment. Et ouais, donc mon Guy est gros kiff sur ce jeu. Gros kiff. Putain, et en 10 ans de jeu, t'es toujours sur LoL. Change pas de jeu, toi. Hein. Change un peu. Change. Renouvelle-toi.
I get the feeling Deadheim signed up to be a rebel so he could have a rooster rule. Heck, he's no better than a lord. In some ways, he's even worse.
I know. How could he use explosives on his own people?
And yet,
Je suis sûr qu'il y en a plein. Tous ceux qui viennent voir mon live de Tales of, quand ils entendent des voix anglaises, ils s'en foutent.
If anything, they may well consider him a hero, which would say a great deal toward how deeply they resented the Renans here.
Still, I don't think this is as simple as saying the good guys won out over the bad ones.
Yeah, I don't either. Deadeye might have managed to drive the Renans out of Niaz, but that doesn't make the way he did it okay. No matter which way you
Je
look
dois
at
Valorant
it.
maintenant, mais attends, t'as aucune originalité, toi.
Victory that's earned by throwing away the lives of his own people? No, that isn't a victory at all. I can understand that the Danans here are standing up against their oppression, but that doesn't mean they have to humiliate all Renans just to settle the score.
I'm perfectly able to stand up for myself, Alphen. Besides, I'm used to it by...
But you shouldn't have to be, Shion. It's just... What I mean to say is, when you've been a slave for so long, it's easy to accept that's how it should be because it's all you've ever known. Constantly being belittled is no different. I don't think that's fair. For me or for you.
I just don't know, man.
Don't know what?
Deadeye managed to drive out a real live Renin Lord. That's incredible. And he seems to have a lot of supporters surrounding him too. But he's got an attitude
Bon,
worse
si
than
ça bug
any
sur mon
angry
live,
Zulu.
mon Guy, c'est
Plus,
que des fois
Niaz
c'est
is in
mon
utter ruins. I
Mako.
don't have a clue what his game is.
The Renins are powerful. And because of that, it takes a strong leader to have any hope of toppling them. However, when you take down one dictator only to replace them with another, ultimately it's just business as usual.
If it'd been Zephyr instead of Deadeye, I don't think things would have turned out like this.
Rinwell.
Yeah, I think so too. Zephyr did things differently top to bottom. He's not the kind of person who would have forced his own views or decisions on other people. When you do that, you're ruling over others, not leading them.
To be honest, I don't know what I would have wanted my dad to do if he was in that position.
Law.
The whole thing feels weird in a way. It's a weird kind of feeling, but at the same time, part of me also feels happy. Deadeye and my dad are two very different men. For now, I'm content knowing that.
Ouais, combien de scénettes?
The city is liberated, and yet the air still hums with fear and anxiety. It reminds me all too well of how Vicente once was.
Moi j'ai une question, mon Guy. C'est quand que tu
You
joues
mean like
à des
music?
jeux intéressants?
Yeah, none of this sounds like music to my ears. In fact, I've never seen any Danins with musical instruments in my life.
You don't need instruments to play music. It can emerge naturally from the sounds of people going about their day and the hustle and bustle of life.
You seem to care a lot about music, Dohalim. I didn't know that about you.
Have I not mentioned it? Before I was a candidate for the lordship, I had my heart set on the life of a musician.
You? A musician?
Indeed, music enriches the world around us. I trained day and night to hone my art. Words could not describe my bliss, as my notes carried with them the sights and sounds of nature, the ebb and flow of time, and the thoughts of people on the wind.
Dohalim.
Forgive me. My loquaciousness can get the best of me at times.
Don't apologize. It's interesting hearing what Renin
Alors
culture
attends,
is
j'ai une
like.
connasse.
Even though the Renins destroyed all of our arts and culture.
Personally, I was interested in the music of Dana as well. The fact that generations of lords deemed music to be of no use to their slaves and outright forbade the ownership of instruments is lamentable. Not that my words can undo the damage already done.
Une pote a pété son téléphone. Il marche plus, du coup on se retrouve avec un vieux téléphone. Pendant ce temps-là, sur mon lab, j'ai Mugi. Je joue toujours au même jeu toute l'année.
I hear a
Depuis
voice.
10 ans.
Somebody's asking for help.
Eh, m'en connais toi? Fan mi amigo. Vous savez bien que le destin nous amènerait à nous recroiser. Rappelez-moi que vous êtes le petit bonheur, c'est ça? Je suis un troubadour qui raconte à qui veut bien entendre l'histoire de mon fugace sur lequel nous vivons. On appelle la voix d'or. Puis voilà, je me souviens de vous.
I see.
Je n'ai pas eu le plaisir de vous rencontrer auparavant, monsieur. Vous pouvez m'appeler Dohalim. Dites troubadour, Cela sous-entend-il que vous êtes un musicien accompli? Ah, mais c'est tellement. Il n'y a pas une chanson que je n'ai chantée. Pas un instrument dont je ne sache jouer. Ouais, eh bien, je trouve que moi aussi, je suis un grand amateur de musique. Vous m'en direz autant. Moi, je vous demander un petit aperçu de votre talent, cher monsieur. Je sens que ça va être long. Hélas, je voyage avec aucun instrument, mais je suis fort aisé vous interpréter un court poème en contrepartie. Oh.
Excuse me.
Good.
La seule quête qui m'a commencé à être barbant. Et je sais pas du tout ce qu'il faut faire.
That's some cryptic text, all right.
It could mean anything. Can't we just look around the area for clues or something?
Hey! Maybe these are supposed to be different locations?
Oh, now you're into this too, huh?
On peut acheter du jus de citron. Ah non, en fait, je crois que ça fait longtemps. Ouah, il y a trop de trucs à acheter. Ah, par contre, je suis très bien. Oh là là. La pétine.
I see someone who looks troubled about something.
A little compassion can make all the difference. I propose we speak to them.
That Deadeye creep certainly has a few screws loose, that's for sure.
Forget that guy. Right now, we need to discuss how we're going to proceed.
What's there to discuss? Deadeye and his crew have already brought down the Lord here. Just let them finish her off.
I want to go after her.
I second that. I think it's the best thing to do right now. We don't know if the Darkwings have what it takes to beat her. I'm worried what'll happen if we leave her to her own devices.
You make a good point, Rinwell. And maybe I'm just being overconfident, but between us and them, I think we have a better chance at defeating her.
I have to agree. This realm isn't going to be truly safe as long as that Lord is still running around out there. We need to act.
Fine by me. But isn't Deadeye just gonna take all the credit once we're done?
Our job is to break down the walls that oppress Dana. What he chooses to build in their place, that's his problem. For now, we'll head to this Estaluva forest Bayfon told us about. Whatever we decide to do, though, we should take some time to rest first. We've barely stopped since Menancia.
Elle va se faire attaquer par les Daniens, rester toute seule. Sûr.
Where are you going?
Alphen,
You should get some rest. What's got you up at this hour?
just let me be for a minute, okay? Why don't you go back to the inn?
I will when you do.
Have it your way.
Shion. The Lord's days are numbered. I haven't forgotten our promise. You can trust me, you know. Maybe even lean on me a little. If you want.
And if I say I will you finally give it a rest?
Yeah, of course. Try to get some rest, okay?
What was all that about?
So we're just going to check things out, right?
La relation entre Shion
In
et
whatever
Alphen
that
commence
forest
à
is called.
venir.
Estaluva Forest. Next time, pay attention.
Vraiment qu'ils nous disent que Alphen c'est un régnant, t'imagines? Verrouillé. Bah attends, c'est là-bas. Je trouve pas le jeu magnifique, mon Guy. Franchement.
Ah, got sand in my eye.
The winds outside the capital are blowing as strongly as ever.
You can definitely see why people call this place the Valley of the Four Winds.
Indeed, Mahag Sar is the realm of wind, just as Ganeth Heros is for water.
Earth, water, fire, wind, light, and darkness. Rena is aligned to darkness, leaving each realm one element each.
Is that because some elements are easier to gather in certain areas than others?
That is certainly possible, but I suspect the biggest reason is to prevent the lords from squabbling over resources.
Funny. You would think infighting would come naturally to an elite class vying for a crown.
True, but the Renans rule as a minority. Fighting ourselves would just be destructive. Though, as you saw in Menancia, any abstention from fighting is merely a facade.
In the end, you all get usurped whether you like it or not.
That may be true, but something tells me that this time is different.
We have to catch up to the Lord first if we want answers. Let's keep moving.
Encore une scénette!
What is that ring of rocks over there for? They don't look like they formed naturally to me.
Oh yeah. Funny, I guess I've gotten used to weird rock formations. They didn't even register as being out of the ordinary.
Most likely, they were brought over by us Renans when we first invaded the planet.
Wait, those? So does that mean there's some kind of machine then? And if so, what in the world were they even used for?
To manipulate the properties of Dana's astral energy.
Really?
Think about it. Isn't it strange that the type of energy each realm collects is so fixed? Astral energy by nature isn't meant to skew towards one element or another so heavily.
So the Renans reformed it for the crown contest.
Sounds like the crazy thing a Renan would do.
Renans these days are more advanced than Danans in some ways, but even they don't seem capable of doing something on that grand a scale. Or is that something that's possible on Lenegis? Or maybe the Renan homeworld?
I can't claim to know everything about my own kind, but I myself have never seen anything that would be capable of such a drastic feat.
But at some point they did just that. Those are the sort of people we're up against. We should do our best not to forget that.
You're so amazing, Kisara. You can cook, you can fix weapons. I feel like there's practically nothing you can't do.
Maybe you should take a page out of her book and learn to make yourself more useful then.
I'd be happy to teach you if you want, Rinwell. I learned most everything I know from my brother.
Really? Even how to sew and do laundry?
Yes, indeed. He knew how to do anything.
Sounds like he was a pretty handy guy when he was alive.
He was. I'd always follow him around and badger him with questions. I was a real pain in the neck. Now that I think about it, he and Legil were the ones who taught me how to raise cats, too.
Legil is that woman who was with him in the Gold Dust Cats, right? I remember now. The one with the really pretty hair.
Funny you mention that. He also taught me how to maintain my hair. Not that those lessons stopped it from getting all tangled up during training.
I think it still looks gorgeous.
From what I can tell, it would appear as though the only thing he didn't manage to teach you was how to apply makeup.
No, but that didn't stop him from trying. He really wanted to teach me everything. Only reason he couldn't was because I prioritized my training.
And here I was trying to make a joke.
I can't tell if she's being serious. The only one here who knows him well enough was her.
Yeah, I guess only Miguel could have told us if it's actually true.
Oh, encore une scénette!
Alphen, have you been washing your clothes? It may not be my place to say this, but frankly, they're starting to stink.
Now that you mention it, it has been a while since I did any laundry.
I'll wash them for you if you want. Just remember to give them to me the next time you get changed.
Oh, okay. Sure. Thanks, Kisara.
And, Law, Rinwell, yours are starting to look a bit ragged.
What do you expect? Of course they're going to tear up when we're out there fighting so much.
Yeah, but it's still kind of embarrassing, having it pointed out like this.
And Shion?
I wouldn't touch me if I were you.
Of course. My apologies. All I wanted to say was that your sleeves are getting a little bit dirty.
You don't need to worry so much, Kisara. It's only natural our clothes are gonna get a little dirty while we're traveling around.
That's no excuse. Your outward appearance says a lot about your inner well-being.
Now you've really set her off.
Suffice to say, it would appear that the traditions of the Guard are still alive and well within her.
What do you mean? What do the guardsmen do that's so special?
Mostly, I'm simply referring to the fact that they're a very regimented and cleanly group of people.
Do I really sound that weird to you guys?
Cher,
Keeping
mon
your
guide est en
clothes
train de
clean
perdre,
and mended
comme
is
d'hab.
completely normal to me.
Don't get us wrong. We appreciate the thought, Kisara. But we've got a long journey ahead.
De toute façon, tu me diras,
Wouldn't hurt to relax
jouer à
your
LoL c'est pas
standards.
compliqué, tu dois
Just
juste
a
cliquer
little.
sur l'ennemi
If
et
you're
choisir
sure.
ta technique.
I wasn't trying to overdo it, I promise. However, if it's making the rest of you tense, I'll do my best to tone it down from here on out. Still, if everyone could
J'aime bien
bring their
Sharon Lee.
laundry and clothes they want fixed, that'd be great. I'll take care of it all for you guys tonight.
Don't you ever get tired?
Ah, plus de scénette. Par contre, il y a une quête. Ah bah.
Oh?
Tiens, revoilà le gastronome. Monsieur Madvi, vous êtes le jeune homme. Cette jeune femme qui a tout le tout faim. Mais ne vous étiez pas revu depuis El Medias. Oh putain, choc. C'est vous qui avez... Enfin, j'imagine que vous avez réussi à trouver une nouvelle recette. C'est effectivement le cas, je suis content de pouvoir aller droit au but. Stan, qui est donc ce monsieur? C'est Gornindo, il accourt d'Anna à la recherche de nouvelles recettes à essayer.
You don't say.
Quête est plus réjouissante, et si je peux dire, Condé Edo Alim, cher monsieur, ça fait un plaisir de faire votre connaissance. Oh, le feu de Alim, le seigneur de l'aide de mes anciens, l'honneur, ma sœur. Votre ragoût de bœuf était absolument délicieux.
I see.
Tout l'honneur est pour moi, cher monsieur. Cependant, je m'étonne que vous ayez connaissance des mecs confidentiels du palais. Bon, alors, de quoi est-ce que vous avez besoin cette fois exactement? Allez, pas la peine de tourner autour du pot. Bien, cette fois j'aurais besoin de laitue, de pommes et de citron. Vous m'en trouvez? Oui.
Sure.
Si c'est ce que vous avez besoin, nous on en a.
Nice.
Dans ce cas, je vous confie la recette et vous puissiez nous la cuisiner sans plus attendre, jeunes gens.
Oh?
Ça a l'air tellement simple, même moi je pourrais y arriver. Formidable, alors je m'en charge personnellement.
Well?
Voilà, c'est prêt. Oh, regardez-moi ce beau plat. Ça sent magnifiquement en plus. Voyons voir ce que ça vaut vraiment.
What?
Oh, c'est absolument délicieux. Délicieusement infâme en fait.
What?
Vraiment? Je vous assure que j'ai suivi à la lettre la recette de soi-disant smoothie vitaminé. Tenez donc. Dites-moi si vous n'êtes pas toujours certaine d'avoir suivi la recette, tenez. Eh bien, allez, santé.
I don't
Ce
believe
que je veux dire, ça donne envie de vomir, hein.
All right.
Attendez. Il y a un petit servicement indiqué en bas de la recette. Ce smoothie à base de légumes uniquement sont destinés aux adeptes des régimes. Pour les autres, ajoutez du jus de fruits pour adoucir le goût.
No.
Dame, qu'avez-vous préparé d'autre que la laitue? Vous avez demandé d'ajouter des pommes et du citron.
Sure.
Oh, ça va. Il est trop minuscule pour être vu, cet avertissement.
Really now?
Voyons. Voilà, une bonne leçon à retenir, Shion. Achetons des fruits, puis retentons l'expérience. Imogi. Bien, reprenons depuis le début.
What?
C'est absolument délicieux. En comparaison avec le précédent, du moins.
What?
Vous n'avez toujours pas l'air emballé. C'est vraiment la meilleure recette de... à AXA et à nous offrir. Putain, waouh. J'ai du mal ce soir. Timogi me perturbe. Il parle pas. Il est en train de perdre sur LOL comme d'hab. Je le crains. Parce que j'ai entendu parler pour la première fois, ça m'a fait penser que j'ai vu en Ménécéria. Le mélange de fruits et des légumes m'a rapporté l'existence entre Dania et Rien. Cette recette veut bien retranscrire cette harmonie.
Very nice.
Allez, faut que la recette est un peu que vous pouvez trouver dans le coin. En effet, j'en beurrai goulûment pour garantir la pénalité de cette précieuse harmonie juste dans le méandre de mes intestins.
Yes.
C'est insuffisamment satisfait. Je peux maintenant quitter le royaume sans aucun regret. Il est temps que je parte en quête de nouveautés culinaires encore plus extraordinaires. Au revoir, camarade gourmet. Et puis un dernier pour la route.
Well, that was a huge miscalculation.
Yet you've drained your glass all the same.
Go no further!
J'en suis à combien là? 121, ok.
Here goes! Mind if I do? These ones can run rings around us. Where are you going? Raging storm!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and bubble is to me.
Now we're not. Take this.
You're mine! Pierce through! Sonic thrust!
Begin! Anything in armor is all mine!
Not today!
Power up water! Now!
Pierce shield!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you want?
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Armor won't save you! Far enough!
Pierce through!
Do it!
Totally! In an instant! Impact cross!
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
You got company! Fire
Grant me
attack!
take this!
Blaze of
Not
light!
done!
Pierce evil!
Lion now!
Freeze laser!
Pierce through! Sonic thrust!
Here I go!
Your reflexes will not serve you well here.
Fine free! Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Pierce through! Now I can let loose! Sonic thrust!
Prepare to be sealed. Foot. Actually, perhaps found is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing! Now!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclops!
Take this!
Here!
In a bind?
I'm all stuffed up!
Sonic
I'll
thrust!
be saving
Pierce
this one!
through!
Your blade moves like silk. I just let my instincts take over. How fascinating.
Deny!
Sonic thrust! Pierce through! Sonic thrust! Pierce through!
Negative gate!
I need to be stronger.
Somehow, things are even worse outside the city than they are inside.
Yeah, it's all ruined. Houses and everything else.
Dispose of the trash.
Sonic Thrust! Pierce through!
Come and face me!
Freeze Lancer!
Sonic Thrust! Pierce through!
Resonate with the earth!
One more!
Pierce through!
Glacial Spear!
Got fire!
I've got this! Let a marksman hit!
Sonic Thrust! All yours!
Sleep now! This one's mine! Get on in there with the others!
Burn in hell!
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Still got a ways to go!
Hop, un hibou. Laisse-le, il est trop.
Maybe something.
Oh, faut que j'aille en forêt après.
Coming through!
Now you see what I can do! Pierce through! Sonic Thrust! Pierce through!
Nothing gets by
Show you survive this! Sonic Thrust! Pierce through! Burn in hell!
Now or never. Take this! Stand back.
Sonic Thrust!
Astral energy.
Say no more!
Well done.
Sonic Thrust!
Stealing Blazer.
Pierce through! Sonic Thrust! Pierce through! Sonic Thrust!
Dance
on the wind.
Pierce through! Sonic Thrust!
Annihilation. Hey, Poodle's quivering. I think we're about to be real lucky.
Come one, come all!
Grant me the strength.
Sonic Thrust! Pierce through! Sonic Thrust! Sonic Thrust! Pierce through! Sonic Thrust! Pierce through! Sonic Thrust! Pierce through!
Pesky airborne.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Pierce through! Burn
Do it. Leave the enemy heart. Astral energy.
Say no more!
Well done.
Sonic Thrust!
Armor won't save you.
Pierce through!
Healing shot.
Did you just heal me?
Seems about right to me.
Monstre. Pour le bonus. XP. Putain, j'ai failli perdre.
Dispose of the trash. No further.
Sonic Thrust!
J'ai perdu. Non, je me suis mis. Ah, j'étais sûr que t'avais perdu, tu vois, je l'avais dit. Je l'avais prédit, mon Guy.
I'm ready! In an instant! Impact Thrust! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Sonic Thrust!
Negative gate.
Pierce through! This one's all
I'm ready!
Astral energy.
Say no more!
You sure showed them.
Bon, j'ai l'air de plus avoir d'ennemis.
All in a day's work.
On va fouiller la zone. Hein.
Guess I misread the landing.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
I feel all.
Alors attends. Ah non, pour les rôtis, putain, je viens d'avoir. Faut que je le fasse.
I came out great. Everyone.
Hey, what's the smoke? Is it an enemy attack?
Seriously, it's making my eyes and throat burn. What the hell is going on?
It's probably some sort of gas. Try not to breathe it in as much as you can manage.
Gas? Those cowards!
Isn't this just cooking smoke?
What kind of food makes your throat burn so bad just from the smoke?
I believe Alphen is...
They're trying to gas Alphen?
What? Those
Ils
sick
sont partis aussi loin
I won't
pour
let
du
them get
poulet
away
rôti.
with this.
Calm yourselves and listen. I was simply trying to say that Alphen is the one cooking.
Oh?
Maybe I should throw in some more spices, just for that extra kick. Yeah, that'll help. Think I'll turn up the heat while I'm at it, too. Oh, crap. The spice is burned. Well, at least the meat's coming along nicely. All right. Now I just flip it over, and then...
Hey, Alphen? What are you doing over there?
Oh, Shion. Perfect timing. I actually just finished roasting up a chicken. Call everybody over so we can eat together. I used a ton of spices, so it's got a good punch to it. Might have overcooked it a little, but it should still taste good.
I'm starting to understand why your food always tastes so damn spicy now.
Hasn't anyone told him that it is actually possible to have too much of a good thing?
If that's the taste he truly wants, far be it from me to contradict. His cuisine is a rather delicate repast.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little? I noticed you haven't been training Hoodle lately. Is he doing okay?
Yeah, he's fine. He's been catching fish with Kisara, and he seems to be adjusting his diet on his own, so I'm not as worried as before.
Maybe that's his way of pitching in, so you don't have to do everything for him.
Yeah, maybe. I guess at some point he started taking a shine to everyone too, just like they did to him.
You sound like you're okay with that.
Yeah. More than okay, really. It feels natural having Hoodle and everyone around.
I know what you mean. We all support and take care of each other in our own ways. It's starting to feel like we're almost a family.
Huh. I hadn't thought of it like that. So does that make you everybody's dad?
Do I really look that old to you?
Huh? You don't like that? Okay, how about you be the big brother? Shion is the big sister, and Kisara can be our mom.
Well, then how about Dohalim for the dad?
I don't really get that kind of vibe from Dohalim. He's more like an uncle. An old uncle, who's too preachy and snarky for his own good sometimes. And as for Law... Well, Hoodle took the little brother role, and Law's definitely not the dad. This is... Oh! Law can be the pet dog!
A dog? Do dogs really count as part of a family?
Of course they do! If an owl can be part of our family, so can a dog. When you think about it like that, we have a pretty fun family.
Yeah, a pretty big one as well.
That's why I like it so much. I wish we didn't have to do anything dangerous. I just want to keep traveling the world with you guys the way we are right now.
You okay?
Oh, it's nothing. Actually, I think I'm gonna go practice with Hoodle for a bit. Good night.
Chaos repoussé? Attends, j'étais en train de up quoi? Crème glacée? Putain, faut que je trouve ça.
Another day, another Gald.
On a l'équipement pour tout le monde. Ah putain, faudra de l'argent pour comme ça. Ouais, faut encore de la thune. Attends, oui. Oui, oui. Faut... Faut des bouts. Mogi met autant de temps à fumer que jouer à LoL.
Looks like we got another reward.
I didn't realize that so many still remained. Danon owls truly are majestic indeed.
I thought the Danon owls had all but died out myself. That's what I get for making assumptions.
Just so we're clear, this place is supposed to be a secret.
Yes, I'm aware. Places like these should be kept out of the public eye.
It's a pity, though. With proper training, they could be made into a magnificent chorus.
What are they hooting about now?
Alfred and Shion can interpret for us, right?
Huh? Oh, no, I mean, it was just a lucky guess last time.
Yeah? Maybe you'll be lucky twice. Go on, give it a shot.
Really? Well, if you say so. Let's see. Listen to them. Are they really up to the task?
What do you mean? You're the one who put them in charge.
It's my responsibility to protect our friends.
Stop trying to take everything upon yourself.
This is what the owls are saying?
Of course.
I must say, though, we've found quite a number of owls. It's a testament to how much you care for Hootle, Rinwell.
I wonder which branch Hootle will perch on.
Rinwell?
Oh, nothing. Don't mind me. Well, come on. The perches are only half filled. We've got to find the rest of the owls.
Non, tout ça pour changer l'épingle. Ouais, ouais. Peut-être à l'auberge. Moogie, il a disparu, cette salle.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Tellement on avait plus de réserve. De quoi vous
Oh,
parlez?
yeah?
Narration, on est tout le temps à court, on n'est jamais assez pour être à l'aise. Ce qui manque le plus, c'est du riz. Du pomme de terre, du bœuf et des épices. C'est tout ce que vous avez besoin. Tout ce que vous avez besoin, on a un peu de nous. Ce sera suffisant? Eh bien, quelle générosité, merci. Ça nous aiderait énormément. J'ai pas grand chose à offrir en échange, mais je peux vous enseigner la recette secrète de la famille, s'il vous plaît. Oui. Ça a l'air délicieux, j'ai hâte d'essayer.
Yes.
Et ça n'a pas l'air trop compliqué à préparer en plus. Sarah, c'est aussi simple que tu le dis, ça t'embêterait de me montrer? Heureusement, tu veux dire que tu commences à t'intéresser à la cuisine, et non plus seulement à la nourriture. Qu'est-ce que ça peut te faire? Tout ce que je veux, c'est remettre à sa place une certaine personne qui a osé critiquer ma façon de cuisiner l'autre fois. D'accord, je vais te montrer, mais... Trop bien, ça ne va pas être facile. Tu t'en attaques? À ce point-là? Oui, je crois. Je suis prête à en baver. Mais tu me promets que tu ne dis rien de tout ça à personne, d'accord? Tu seras muette comme une carpe, mais en échange, il faudra que tu m'appelles capitaine à l'entraînement, d'accord? Ouais, d'accord, capitaine. Tu es censé dire oui, capitaine. Oui, capitaine. Voilà, maintenant on peut commencer. Je vois que tu as là un poisson frais qui sort tout juste de l'eau. Parfait, on va s'en servir. Quoi? Il n'y a pas de poisson dans les ingrédients de cette recette. Tu oses discuter les ordres de ta supérieure? Non, chef. Tu es censé dire oui, capitaine. Et... Attends. T'inquiète là. On t'a donné tous les ingrédients dont nous avons besoin, alors plongeons dans les tranchées culinaires. Oui, capitaine. C'est comme si tu tiens un couteau, toi. Si tu veux faire avec, soldat, pensez? Non, bien sûr que tu es censé dire oui, capitaine. Oui, capitaine. Déconcentre pas, augmente le feu, fais bouillir cette eau, pas le temps de niaiser. Oui, capitaine. Voilà, c'est prêt. En effet, pour la saveur et la présentation, je mets la moyenne. C'est pas mal, mais tu peux encore faire beaucoup mieux. Il va falloir que tu t'entraînes tous les jours. Est-ce que c'est bien clair? Oui, capitaine. Il va me falloir pas mal d'entraînement avant que ma cuisine soit parfaite. Et un jour, je cuisinerai si bien qu'elle emportera son armure. D'accord, c'était gratuit comme quête.
By the by, Shion. If you don't mind my asking.
On a regagné des points là.
Would you be willing to share what sort
Et
of...
normalement...
clothes are currently in fashion on Rena sometime?
Sure, as long as you call me Captain.
Sir, yes, sir, Captain Shion.
Tiens, on sort, Captain Shion.
Damn it!
I never miss!
Sonic thrust! I can carve through armor!
Concentration!
I owe you one. Sonic thrust! Elucidity! Sonic thrust! Pierce through! Sonic thrust! Pierce through!
Prepare to be sealed, oh fleet of foot. Actually, bound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing!
Engulf you! Sonic coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Tempest Whirl!
Pierce through! Sonic thrust!
Lunar Corruption!
You're most comfortable at a range, aren't you?
I'm not really built for close quarters combat.
Nor am I. Don't worry, I'll help you keep a wide berth.
Kisara! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclops!
Wow. Look what I just found.
Pêche là-bas.
Do you sense
Y'a un
one of
hibou.
your friends, Hoodle?
Why didn't the...
Little help!
Ignite!
Shattering the pieces! Let me die!
Sonic thrust! Pierce through! Sonic thrust!
Here I go!
Pierce through! Sonic thrust! Pierce through! Sonic thrust!
Prepare to be sealed, O fleet of foot. Actually, perhaps sound is more appropriate.
Let's talk more doing.
Pierce through!
Lightning! Lightning condemned! Thunderblade! I'm ready! Cover the casters!
You're finished!
Far enough!
Pierce through!
The earth
Get in the way!
Ignite!
In here!
Can't get out of this!
Sonic thrust!
I'm
ready!
Astral energy!
Say no more!